Prepare. Okay, Lou. So we are live on both platforms, ne?
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do now. Quick introduction. We've got so and so on the line. Who's on the manager? Yeah.
Okay. So she's already on the line.
Yeah, she's already online now. If you see volume yengoma, then ungene.
And then pin in the weird.
Yeah.
Aishu uithatha phela into yenzayo by Bridgie the MC ehamba nomjeke besitsho ke bona besithi uyithatha phi lento uyenzayo. It's a beautiful Tuesday and you're chilling with myself Noluthando Nondalana. Nolu knows this is the Creative Corner brought to you by Share Radio. Guys, I've got Tshego on the line, who's the finalist on Miss Bachelorette. So I hope you guys are ready. If you guys want to be models, if you want to be part of Miss something one day, then this is for you. Let's quickly go on Bridgie. Jiva, guys. Jiva, ningashukumi. And then I'll bring you Tshego singokole naye and I was vele ndoba kahle kuhamba njani when you want to be part of such pageants. Same again. So no, like I've got I don't know, but it's shaking. Okay. Dimhlis. Uyaphela. Uyithatha phi lento yenzayo. Hi guys, kuyaculwa. Don't forget the number to call is 061-524-7758. 061-524-7758. This is the Creative Corner brought to you by Share Online and Share Radio. We always here every Tuesday at 2 p.m. We always bring you the best. Let's quickly go on Tshego. Hi Tshego.
Hi, Naba, how are you?
I'm all good, and how are you?
I'm great. And thanks for having me today.
Yes, it's great to talk to you again.
Yes.
Tshego, can you quickly introduce yourself? Who's Tshego?
Okay, Tshego Penyenye. Born and raised in Rustenburg, Northwest.
Okay.
Attended school at Lerato Primary School. Then I did my secondary at Mudimosana Secondary School. Then I completed my matric there in Rustenburg. Like I did everything in Rustenburg. Then after my matric, I came to Johannesburg. That was in 2005. That was long ago. Then I came to further my studies. Like everyone, when you're done with your matric, you need to come to Joburg or wherever the varsity or college you want to go to. So I chose Johannesburg to come and further my studies here. And I did electrical engineering when I came here in Johannesburg, but I did not complete the course because of financial problems. Then I had to quit and I had to look for a job. Okay. Then I started working. After I started working, I thought of continuing doing electrical engineering, but it was not my thing. I decided to let it go. Then I enrolled for a presenting course at Media Concert. That is empowered by SABC, and I got my television presenting course. And I've always been this person who loves modeling, entertainment industry. Like, I don't know how many auditions I've been there to looking for what I'm doing right now.
Okay. I love the fact that you moved from where you were born and then you came to Joburg. And then at least that gives light somewhere somehow, because also myself, I come from Eastern Cape to pursue my dream in Joburg. However, things did not work as I thought they would, because we have that dream that we will get to Joburg, and then after getting to Joburg, izinto zihlangane like
And
quickly.
it's not that easy as you think that you will come to Joburg, then you'll find everything. Like they say that it's a city of gold.
Yeah.
You will dig and dig, but you need to be like persistent in everything that you want and that you want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, yes, to Miss Bachelorette, to somebody who's a college dropout, that's something huge. That's something huge, and I'm sure people will get to learn a lot from this conversation, because I want you to take me through the process of you coming to Johannesburg and changing careers from you wanting to be an electrical engineer to becoming a film and television student, because these are two different courses. Now it means you want to pursue your dream, but from something that would have given you money instantly if you would have finished Le Corsier Electric.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. When you finish your matric, there's that thing where you cannot decide for yourself, when they telling you that you are good in maths, you are good in science, why can't you do this electrical engineering thing? And you will go for it.
Yeah.
And once you have started doing that thing and you're growing up, you will realize that this is not what I want to do. This is not what I love. I don't want to wake up every day to be an engineer.
Yeah.
And you will lose interest. And immediately after I got a job, that's when I decided that, I need to find something that makes me happy. And I realized that I love entertainment industry. This is what makes me happy. And I look for a school where I can enroll for courses, where I can be able to learn how to be a presenter, how to be a model, such thing. And that's when I came across Media Concert. Then I enrolled for it, then I went for classes and I obtained my certificate there as a television presenter.
Okay. So please talk to me. Let's start by talking to whoever is listening right now who wants to become like you. Now, before enrolling on the media or on the media classes, you started by doing a 9 to 5. Now, I want us to compare somebody who's doing a 9 to 5 to somebody who's following their dream, because you are doing both of them. Isn't there any clash somewhere, somehow between the two?
There are, but you need to be committed, because you can multitask as a woman. And as a single mother, I need to do what is best for my kids. So I multitask, I do everything that I can, as long as it does not distract my 9 to 5 job. But I believe that I can do anything.
Okay.
Like with Miss Bachelorette SA, and most of the time we have our online meetings and we get to meet over the weekends, and I'm working a job that is suitable for me to go Monday to Friday. So other things I can do them over the weekend or after work. But you need to work hard, you need to balance the two. I'm currently doing both of them at the moment.
Okay. And it's working for you, right?
It is working for me, and I'm enjoying both of them, doing both my work and being on this Miss Bachelorette journey. I love both of them, so why not do them both? I believe you can multitask as a person.
Okay. Now let's talk, Miss Bachelorette. Tell me more about it. Take me through the process of you entering the competition and how it came about.
Okay, I've always wanted to be a model. Like I'm a very tall, dark skinned woman. So
Yeah.
I've always had this passion of being a model. But when I was young, you know what, I had that fear of being a model. Like I'm too dark skinned. This thing is for people who are light in complexion. I cannot do this. What if they laugh at me? What if I don't win? What if this? I had so many questions. I doubted myself. And I truly gave up on that dream, and I enjoy watching the models from a distance. Like, oh, there is Naomi Campbell, there is this kind of things. Those models, I would watch them from a distance and admire them.
Yeah.
But if you love something, it will never go out of you. It will always be in you. So there was this other time when I was sitting and I was on my Instagram. That's when I saw this Miss Bachelorette South Africa entries are open. And when I looked at the requirements, I felt like this is something that I can do. And now that I'm grown up, I don't fear anything. I don't care about other people's opinion. Yeah. I can do this. And I like everything about it because it's not only about beauty, it empowers women. Like it's a women empowerment project that is presented in a beauty and fashion form. And when I look at the requirements, it was about from 25 to 50 years old. You can enter the competition, and I'm like, okay, this is my age group. And when I look at the other requirements, they did not want a specific model. Anybody size can enter the competition. So it's like for everyone. And I felt like, you know what, this is my time to fulfill that dream that I've always wanted to do. Because now I'm grown up, I can do anything. I don't fear anything at the moment. So this is my chance. That's when I entered the Miss Bachelorette 2024. And I was selected as a semi-finalist.
Yes, girl. Let me quickly clap hands. Imagine for somebody who has always told herself that no, I can't do this and I can't do this. So Ngenanje, you score yourself to be part of the finalists. That's a wow, hey? That's very good.
It is. It is. I'm very excited watching this journey, and more especially that they are fighting against gender-based violence and femicide. So this is something that I really believe in, and I believe I'm part of that. That's why I entered this competition. Like it has everything that I like in it for all mature, grown-up women.
I'm excited with you. I'm excited with you also. Okay. Now I want us to talk about about how many beauty contests affect self-esteem of every woman out there, because we enter the competition in hopes of making it to whether the finalists or to be part of the winners. Now, doesn't it affect the self-esteem if you don't win?
No, it's not about winning or not. At the end of the day, there has to be one winner, and you always have to have a room for disappointment. But the fact remains that I have done something that I've always wanted to do. That childhood dream, I have fulfilled it. I will be able to walk that stage that I've always wanted to walk, and that will also make me happy that I fulfilled that dream. Whether I win or I don't win, but I will be happy that I did something that I have been holding on for a long time.
Okay.
But I'm pushing hard to win.
Okay. Now, I'm super excited about this. I don't know, because I feel like it's the first time talking to somebody who's part of a beauty pageant. I know there are many people watching and listening who also wants to be part of. And I've got models who've always been on my case asking me how and why. So today I get to bring them somebody who can put light into their questions. Tshego, let's talk about how the society views beauty contests, views finalists and contestants, because now people keep on judging how
Yes.
yes, your body, are you beautiful or what? Is it the reason why beauty contests zikhona, or thina nje we just making it up ngokwethu izinto esifuna uzibona out of the beauty contest?
Yes, like I said before, like when I grew up, the only thing on my mind I thought is all about beauty. But immediately when you start to grow up and enter into these things to find out more, it's not about only beauty. Yes, beauty can be beautiful, but they don't focus on beauty. You need to be an ambassador for that brand. You need to be able to represent that brand, and also your body size, it doesn't count at all. As long as you can be someone who is reliable, someone who can represent their brand very well when you go out there, someone who's outspoken, someone who's doing something that they love. You know, when you do something you don't love, you're
Yeah,
not going to carry it well. But if you love doing something, then you will excel in it. So beauty is the passions are not about beauty, but how you can represent your brand and who you are and how you carry yourself.
okay. Now that we established how brands want this to go, now I want us to establish how the society, communities, and social media treat as contestants, even yourself. How did people react when you told them that this is this, the community, the family, and things like that?
Truly speaking, I won't lie, they have been happy for me because everyone who knows me, they know that this is something that I've always wanted to do. So they
Okay.
were happy for me. I'm not gonna lie, I got a very positive feedback and I'm very happy for the support that I see on social media. I'm very excited about everything. I must say that they took it very well for me. I haven't got those negative comments, even though there's a room for them because we cannot be the same. And there can be that someone who can judge you without knowing you. So you need to have that open room for that person. But so far, so good. I've got positive feedback. I've got support from friends, family, even people that I don't know, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. So, Utsiwena, you've never gotten any negative feedback coming from your social media or anything, because now uzukhumbula into yoba some people find or always see that they've got opinion in one's life. Omnye uzawuthi, yo uTshego mdala, yo
Yes.
you see is njalo because
Yes.
I
I got so many friends who have already asked me, why now? Why you're a mother? Why now? Why you're so old? And I told them that this is the right time for me to do it. I'm ready to do it. And the age group is between 25 and 50 years old. And I feel like I'm more mature now. I'm ready to do this. If I would have done it back then, I wouldn't have done it right. But now I will walk this stage with confidence, knowing that this is something that I love. So age is nothing on this competition. It doesn't matter the age, as long as you support women, you're fighting against gender-based violence. Then I think you're on a good run for it.
So you are saying the pageant it's more like addressing gender based issues.
Yes, they are fighting against that, and they are also empowering women. You know, there are women who are not married, and they feel like they are not happy with that. There are people who want to be married. Then it gives them stress that I'm not married. My friends are married. What does society think of me because I'm not married? But with this pageant, it's for unmarried women to say we can do this. To all unmarried women, that you can still live a happily ever life even if you're single. You can create beautiful memories with friends and family while you're still single. So we are just empowering those women out there who are not married to say that don't feel bad that you're not married. Yes, marriage is a very beautiful thing. We have seen couples celebrating 20 years in marriage, and I believe that's a beautiful thing. But even if you're not married, you can still have beautiful memories, have beautiful life with your friends, kids, families. Like you don't have to be judged by what the society is saying about you.
Yeah.
Live your life happy every day.
It's yeah, I feel like you want me to also believe and live by what you are saying. Tshego, I want to get married. I want to get married. You can't do this to me.
Yes, there are people who are like that. That all my friends are married. I'm not married. No, why is it happening to me? And I was stressed about it. I believe marriage is a beautiful thing. If it happens, it happens. Be happy for those who are married. And even if you're not married, it's okay for not to be married. Live your life. You know life is too short. Live the moment, even if you're not married. Stop stressing about that marriage. Whereas you can have a beautiful life, memories, even if you're single.
So, when Tshego, have you been living like this way before the competition, or it's only now that these people teach you guys and yeah, because they empower you to stay single if you are already single? It's only
Now the competition, that's why I said I loved it because it found me single. I've been single for the
okay.
past 4 years. So it found me on the journey. So I'm enjoying everything. It's also empowering me that you know what, it's good to be unmarried and to be independent, matured like you single. It's okay. So it found me on that journey. I've been single for 4 years.
Okay. You've been single for how many years?
4 years now.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Tshego, quickly, please, can you advise my listeners right now on how they can see themselves like you one day? Because when you're one person who comes from a village, a small village, and then you made it big to streets of Joburg, I would say you made it big because it's not every day you get to speak or you get to see yourself part of Miss something.
Yes.
So it's not just into it's a huge achievement. So I want you to speak to my people. Talk to them, take them through the journey of becoming.
Okay, what I can say to someone who's listening right now is that don't give up on yourself. It's never too late to start all over again. And yeah, I can say that. Don't give up. It's never too late to start all over again. Those dreams are valid. You can still achieve your dreams in everything that you want. Just be dedicated, be focused. If you want something, you will get it if you are dedicated and focused. So they mustn't give up on those dreams that they are having.
And also discipline, right?
Yes, you need to be disciplined. To go on this journey, you need to be disciplined. Disciplined. Yes, you have to.
Okay. Before we conclude on this topic, I want you to tell me how did you deal with your fears, because I heard that once upon a time you did not want to do these things because you of fear. Now I want to know how did you overcome such, so that if there's someone listening who says I want to be, however I've got this problem, fear overshadows me, how can they overcome that?
Okay, what I can say is that people always have something to say and they always have their own opinion. So do something, everything that makes you happy. Forget about people's opinion because even if you're doing right, you're doing wrong, they will always have something to say on you. So just do what makes you happy. And I believe with time, then you will realize that you know what, I'm here for myself in this world. Don't get bothered about what others are saying about you behind your back. Just make sure that you stay on your lane, you do the right thing, and everything will come to place.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tshego Fatu. In just few minutes, I want you to do two things for me. I want you to sell yourself and tell people to vote for you.
Okay.
Number two, when you are done with that, I want you to tell us your social media platforms so that people get to follow you and yeah, they help you also.
Okay, no, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to do this. If you want to see me as the next Miss Bachelorette South Africa 2024, the voting nights are still open. You can go to www.missbachelorettesa.co.za. Then you can go to the semi-finalist 2024 you will see a list of us on that page, and I am contestant number 53. That's where you can find me to vote for me. The voting lines are still open, as I have already said. And I am on Instagram. I'm Tshego Penyenye. And you can also find me on Facebook, Tshego Penyenye. And I'm also on Twitter, Tshego 2024, at Tshego 2024. That's where you can follow me on my social platforms.
Okay. So you are saying voting lines are still open?
Yes, they are still open, the voting lines.
Up until when?
For now, they're still open. I think they will close around.
Okay. So do you
That's when
pay?
they will close.
Okay. So do you pay anything to vote?
Yes, you do pay. To see Netflix Bachelorette, you need to pay. So you are voting it's in dollars, they are voting line. So you can vote as little as from $5, $10. Then you choose which one you can afford to vote for. Then you choose any amount that you want to vote with. And there are so many people who are struggling to vote. They are saying that it's in dollars. If maybe you want to vote for me and you're struggling, you can hit me on the Instagram, Facebook, Messenger. Send me a message that says, I want to vote for you, but I'm struggling. Then I will advise how I can assist you to vote for me.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tshego. It was great speaking to you. Hopefully, next time we get to do this in person. Apho you'll be coming in studio, sithathe, sincokole, sihleke. But for now, thank you very much.
Thank you also, Noli, for giving me this chance to speak to you, to speak to everyone. I'm very excited, and thank you for this opportunity once again.
Thank you. Wishing you the best of luck on the journey. Go and bring it home.
I will. They must keep on voting. I want to be on the top 16. If those votes roll in, I will be on the top 16. And thank you so much once again.
You'll definitely make it to the top six. What?
Top 16.
16.
Yes, top 16. From the semi-finalists, you need to go to the top 16. So I'm not on that journey to go to the top 16.
Oh, okay. Now you'll definitely make it. Wishing you all the luck. And yeah, thank you very much. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day too.
Thank you. That was Tshego Fato, guys, our Miss Bachelorette finalist 2024. Asitsho ke yena ke esithi, be kind and follow your dreams. Do not give up. And discipline is the number one important aspect when you want to do something worth a while. The number to call is 061-524-7758. And usahleli noNolu Knowles. And this is the Creative Corner, the only show that takes you through the creative industry, what you need to know and where you need to go. Don't forget, guys, I always talk to you about websites that you will need to follow. However, I will quickly go on an ad break, and when I come back, I will tell you all the websites you need to visit in order to enhance icraft yakho ihambele phambili. So don't go anywhere. I'll play you an ad, and after that ndininike usibangene by the Twinkie sijayiveni bemanzi phansi. Asambeni ke.
The Creative Corner with Nolu Knowles, a cozy and inspiring show that
Do I have
features
an ad?
interviews with artists.
Maget, did I add? Uyadlala? Andiyiva ke so. Go and listen. Yebo, Asambe, let's go. Sibangena by the Twinkie. Guys, lungsane sihlambene sibe bahle. Siba join. Asitsho ke the Twinkie. Guys, ixesha ngoko it's 3:14. Awusahleli noNolu Knowles apha Creative Corner. Brought to you by Share Radio. The number to call is 0615247758. We Siyanicela, go on Facebook, it's Share Online, like the page and share. And then you go on YouTube, it's Share Online. You subscribe, like, and share. Hopefully, now this is in you subscribe, you like. Do that. And ningalibali that we were running a music video competition last 2 weeks. Then this soul music made it to the first person or winning first number 1, and then we've got to see the beast as number 2, and then for number 3 we have Toxic East City Dlozilam. So we keep on congratulating them. We appreciate their efforts as being part of participating music video. Hey guys, and there's we thank you guys for voting for them. Also, we thank you guys for supporting us every day, because you guys, without you, we can't go anywhere. We are Share Online. Nani, you are Share Online. So right now we're gonna prepare to go quickly. Lerato, I don't know. Let me check with my technicals. We are good with okay. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go on music again. So, in fact, we're not gonna go on music. We're gonna play you guys a music video winners zethu ezintathu, and then when we come back, everything will be sorted. Sibe ready. So don't go anywhere. Rather, take phone, text us on WhatsApp is 06154778. Don't forget, we're also running specials on our ads. For only 5 listings, you get to pay 100 rand A1 for 5 listings. So the number to call there, it's 078 2810 681 078 2810 681. Ungaphoswa ke guys. It's 3:17 is Nolu Knowles. Let's quickly go on ad and then sibuye size kuwe.
Tamela Studio. It's Tamela Studio. Tamela Studio. Tamela Afin, aye, Minjan, Fukuile Ngowon, Tamela Studio, Tamela.
Sunbanan boy, oh papa bill me nan kondele ahe. Hey, something you can share. Oh papa bill me nan kondele ahe.
Lemonade, people drink. Ichega Mr. Civilization angobisi. Angiphethe yami uElise uzeni. Afshin, aye, Minjan, Fukuile Ngowon. Tamela Studio, Tamela Studio, Tamela Afin, aye, Mindan, Fukuile Ngowon, Tamela studio, advertise, advertise. Tamela.
You're still listening to Far Away by Kid Epic. Let's quickly go on our guest. Hi, Lerato. Are you good? Lerato, hi. Hello. Okay, let's quickly check. Let's go.
Shining on, making sure that we want it all. Yeah, know that you are far away.
It's a beautiful Tuesday, and that was Far Away by London. And earlier we had Uchamela Studio, Ubab Novela. Okay, we had Ubab Novela featuring Sfiso, Besiti Chamela Studio. Guys, beautiful music. Beautiful music. So we've got a guest here to Lerato. So sizawuya kuye quick ningamove ninganyakazi ningathini. The number to call is 061 524 7758. I repeat 061 78. Okay, I can see myself. I'm super excited. Hi Lerato. I'm good, and how are you? It's an honor having you here in studio. How are the rehearsals going? Okay. Can we quickly introduce ourselves for people who are listening? By a picture who we're talking to. We are Fumanek. And I thought you were going to mention the fact that you've got more than 15 years experience in the industry. Uyilibala njani? Yeah, true. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation about the industry, you, the production, and everything. But first things first, I want us to talk about where it all started, the beginning, where everything started. Like the beginning of you becoming this person, as sitting who has more than 15 years in the industry. Okay. Okay.
Child. So Mangena, I wanted to explore, but I felt at home. I felt welcome and I fell in love with it. And then they took us to the Market Theatre to watch a show called Thursday's Child. I will never forget that show because that's when I decided, this is what I want to do. I want to be one of those people on stages and telling people stories and embodying other people's characters and exploring the world and changing my perspective. You know, I wanted to tell stories for a living. So that's how everything started.
You know, part of the show, it is to talk to creatives. It is to give them that sense of belonging and to encourage them to follow their dreams. But some creatives, artists, entertainers, they come back and say, we do not know how to begin and how to maintain everything. Hands over and the city. Please take me through the process of how it all began before Siqhubeka to where you at now. So let's talk about the challenges.
Yes. I mean, one of my biggest challenges was support, right, from family members because they don't understand what you're doing. What is this thing that is keeping you at school, after school, when the other kids are here, you know? So I think my biggest challenge was having to explain to my family and that I love it and having to make them come see the show and see it, you know? And talking about I think we live in a very digital space, man. You know, everything is online. You can get everything online. So just figure out what is it that you want to, and then try to find information online.
Okay, I lost you a bit. Just to take you back, you said just figure out what?
figure out figure out the space that you want to hold in the arts. I mean, art is a broad world, there's people that are actors, voiceovers, there's painters, there's crafters, there's a lot in this space. So I think the first thing that an individual has to do is that you need to figure out what is it that sets your soul on fire, that makes you want to wake up Nasepsu when you want to do that one particular thing. And then once you've figured that out, try to find as much information as you can online. I think we live in a very digital world, man. So you can find whatever you want online.
True. True.
Yes.
Okay, before we continue, I want to ask you the most important question that artists and creatives have been asking this past few months. Can one make money out of talent or craft?
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of people that are making a living out of not just money, like you live off of it, you feed your family from it, yes, absolutely you can make money. But I've also noticed that a lot of creatives focus so much on creating and not the business side of art. So it's also important to find the balance. If you are unable to find the balance as a creative, make sure that you are able to bring a person closer to you who is able to market your work and make sure it's known. Because at the end of the day, you're not creating art for yourself, but you're creating art for everyone else, to share a part of you with everyone else.
Okay. So you are saying it's possible. However, you can't just wake up and say, I want to make money out of this craft. It must be planned. It must be prepared.
Yes.
You need to do your research. You need to discipline yourself in some areas of a craft, yeah, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now that we've already started, we have this product at hand. It's either we are doing performing arts, we are producing and everything. How do we maintain what we've started? Because if you remember, we've got artists as means they start, but they don't end. They don't finish. They just okay, there was so who was doing A, B, and C. Why are P?
So in maintenance for me now, it has a lot to do with discipline.
Okay.
And discipline is not just only on attitude, it also goes with respecting umsebenzi owenzayo. So maintenance and discipline go in hand in hand. So in order for you to also continue, hence I'm mentioning the business side of art, you need to make sure that you are known, you're out there, people know what you're doing. So that you need to create a space where when people think about a performer, you are the first person to come to mind. Yeah. So that you're already disciplined, you're already trying to maintain, you're persevering. So now you need people to remember you so that you are easily hired, you are easily remembered, you are easily called into gigs and things like that.
I love that one. I love it because one thing we fail to do is because after having this product, we say, okay, now I can relax because I've got this radio station. Forgetting that afterwards, you still need to work on the craft. You still need to work on it. Okay, let's talk about what you guys are currently doing now. You are the project manager, right? And the performer of. Okay, quick, in just a few minutes, can you tell me about Love and Lust? Kiss. Last Kiss. Yeah, Last Kiss. Can you tell me about it?
So Last Kiss is a true story, right?
Okay.
It's a true story, and it happened, Wutsi, the person wanted to tell the story to the world. So it tells a story of a couple that are so much in love but the man is a traveler. Okay. So he travels. And then the woman stays lonely and finds herself falling in love with the PA. And the PA is a woman. She's lesbian. She's married to another woman. So in the beginning, it's just fun and games, lust, love, and a little secret, it's all games. Until the husband comes back home. Now, the husband wants to claim space, and the PA starts being obsessed and fighting for the space to say, this is not how things were when we started. So we are telling a real story that people go through, and we're also we are also showing people that LGBTQI relationships exist in in real life, in spaces that we could never think they happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I wish I can see it sounds interesting, and I know it is, because I trust Dineo, whatever she's part of. I know it's all good. Now let's talk about you and your involvement in the play and your involvement in being part of the performances. How's that?
It's good. It's very great because firstly, I would like to thank Dineo because she believed in me, Uguti, when she's bringing me into a production, so I'll do justice to it, you know. So when I am a performer, but she called me first as a project manager to say, come in, there's a project and I would like this project to grow. Because Last Kiss is not just a theater piece, it's an entire movement. Okay. There's plans that we have with it. There's films that we still want to do. There's books that are coming up. There's albums that are coming up just from this story, you know. So she said, I want someone to hold space. And I'm very grateful that at that time she thought of me. So when I came into the space, she also noticed that, but you can also play this character. It can suit you perfectly. And then for me, it worked perfectly. And I love the story. And it's authentic. And I'm able to be honest to it. Because it's also a part of Ipeshinyamungute. I want to tell such stories that people don't usually talk about, you know? Okay. So, yes.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the creative process, because I know my listeners, people who are filmmakers, some come out of colleges, university, and all. They want to be part of a beautiful movement. They want to start something for themselves, but they do not know how and where to begin on the creative process, because creating something can never be easy.
It can't be easy. It can never be easy. We always look at creating something as a baby.
Yeah.
A baby is a beautiful gift, precious, but it also needs a lot of work, a lot of attention, a lot of time, a lot of investment, a lot of sacrifice, you know. So if you want to start something from a point of view, it's going to be easy and it's just going to be just like that, then you're definitely not going to start that particular thing. So you need to realize, nothing becomes great if you don't invest in it, if you don't put your sweat and tears in it. The process of producing a product, it's a hard process. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a beautiful process, yes, especially when people come see the end product. But the journey to that end product is a mess. We fight a lot. But at the end of the day, we understand that the most important thing is this baby that we want to create, this baby that we have already given birth to, and we believe in this baby. So we sacrifice for it and ensure that at the end of the day, the end product exists.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It makes sense. Okay. Now that we've spoken about creating and everything else, and I'm sure that my people now understand the process and everything. Now let me take you back to Last Kiss, because now you are saying this person was married to, in fact, is still married to a guy, and then fell in love with a woman. Now we are taking a different story to the society. We can't run away from the fact that it's still abantu, like the society has not given second thoughts to the fact that now we've got this and this is happening where we are at. Now, how is the reaction in your communities when you guys talk about such?
In community, I feel like there's a lot of transformation that is happening, that is visible. You know, the community is willing to say, we appreciate you bringing this product, and then they're able to also ask questions where they don't understand. I feel like in a lot of spaces and communities, people are always going to reject what they don't understand. And if we are bringing such stories in a manner to say, this is true, they're able to understand it even better, and they're willing to come see it. Because the other time we were talking about Last Kiss, and this person said to me, but why would a woman cheat on a man with a woman? You know, because for them, it's not practical. So I said to him, you know what, come watch the show so that you can understand the emotional journey that happens there, you know. Just because a man is with a woman doesn't mean they can't have feelings for someone else. We're all human beings at the end of the day. My feelings. They do what they want, you know.
True.
So In-Reception has been beautiful. People have opened up. They're having conversations about it. They're asking questions. We are responding accordingly in a manner that we accommodate them and the lack of knowledge that they have around LGBTQIA+.
Okay, so other than educating people about LGBTQ, do you guys have another motive for this? Is there something else you are trying to take out to the people?
What we're trying to take out to the people beside the education is entertainment. We create art for entertainment, to teach and to pass a message, but at the end of the day, for people to come watch the show and literally unwind and have fun. That's the motive. As for no to also get endly with your problems and come here and then still using king. So Last Kiss is a very, very entertaining show. So that's also our motive, to say in the midst of us educating and passing the message, we also want you to be entertained.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Also, I read your, I read all about you, and I was impressed. I was so impressed because you've done a lot, and you are someone that can be, I don't want to say useful, but I'm trying to look for a gamma that is impressive. I don't know, but experience and expertise can be really useful to many communities, and even Nam Apakum. I'm sure that people are learning a lot from this conversation. Yeah, you've done a lot for yourself. You've done a lot. Before Sikiege and everything else, I want you to talk to my people. I want you to address Abandubam and help them understand the importance of starting a Kaleni and making sure that we are polish craft each and every day, because even you guys, you've got a performance on Saturday, but you started last week and Alex, you've been practicing all this while. So I want you to take me through that. Talk to my people.
Okay. So, I mean, I always tell people that when you're brought into the world, there is a greater purpose than for you to just be alive and make money and live in a mansion and drive a Mercedes Benz. You have a responsibility that is expected from you to create some sort of change in the world. And most of the time, if you search for the purpose, you'll find that it's directly intertwined with your talent. Now, if you spend too much time sitting at home and sitting on this beautiful idea, you might find that simultaneously you are sitting on your purpose, and you are just waking up every day.
Okay, I think we've lost her a bit. What an informative and educational conversation I was having with her. Hopefully
anyone's life, you're not contributing to a brought on, and hence a lot of people end up caught in other things that don't literally add value in life. So if you have that idea and you want to start it, I would advise you to just start. A lot of us, when we have an idea, we want affirmations from people and someone else to tell you that your idea is smart. But you wouldn't have that idea if you're not meant to do it. So if you have the idea, don't want to share it to the first person. That's not the first move to the idea. The first move is implementation. So that when people add into the idea that you have, they add as criticizers and not people who are bearing the idea in itself. They add as observers of an idea that is already living. So you might find that even the idea, you are surrounded by people that don't understand this idea. And once you share it, they criticize it and you want to bury that idea. So for me now, I'll always say, give birth to that baby. Give birth to the baby and allow the people in your circle to observe the growth of the baby while they add on. And not every critic is something you should take. There's critics that are meant to build you and grow the baby and menze sure ukuthi umntwana healthy, ukhula kahle. And there's critics that come from a place of saying, who do you think you are to give birth to this baby when I also have ideas that I haven't given birth to? So for me, I'll always say, start the idea. Just start with what you have, where you are, and just start.
The rest will follow when you've already started.
Yes.
Okay, just a quick question before we conclude. I want to know, have you ever done your zero budget, either movies or project?
Yes, I have. That's where I started. When I started in the industry, for me, it was not about money. Okay. It was about acquiring the skill and understanding this craft and completely submitting to it. But it was always a plan to say, if I'm doing a zero budget, what is it doing for me besides giving me money, you know? Because there's other things that happen there. There's connections there. There's other things that building your profile as well. So you should always have a plan. Why am I doing this zero budget?
True. A reason for this question is that I've met people who say, I can't do anything for free, or I've also had guests who said it's okay to do a zero budget, but they did not mention for how long can one continue taking these free gigs. Is it a lifetime thing, or it's a short period of time?
I mean, it's a personal thing, you know. Like I'm saying, you need to have a plan. You need to understand why you are doing it, and once you have gotten your why, you can then decide for me, there was a time where I had to cut it to say, I've gotten everything that I want from a zero budget. I've gotten the experience, I've gotten the connection, I'm good. And now it's time for me to value my talent and put a price on it. So Leo, it's a personal decision.
Thank you very much, Lerato. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Lastly,
thank you for having.
Before you share your socials and all, can you just in few minutes sell Last Kiss to the people and invite them to come and watch the show?
All right. So Last Kiss is a beautiful production. I've already told you what Last Kiss is about. If you missed this show, I am telling you, you're going to hear all about it all over social media, because Sisaso Rotator, we're not only going to perform Sankopa Nofela, but if you come this Saturday, you are definitely going to have a time of your life. You're going to be, all your questions are going to be answered, and you're going to get the opportunity to actually meet the cast and talk to them, because after the show we're going to have a Q&A where you will get the opportunity to talk to us and tell us what you think of the show, the things that you might not understand. So this one is a one-on-one type of vibe. So please do come watch the show, come watch how this relationship ends, if it ends, or how it continues, if it continues. The ticket is 100 Rand. You can get it from web tickets, or you can contact us on our social media.
Okay. Let's go on the social media now.
My personal social media is Lerato Mofokeng on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Lerato Mofokeng. I am Lerato Mofokeng Projects on TikTok though. And then for Last Kiss Catches on Facebook, it's Last Kiss, Love, Lust, and a Little Secret. And then on Instagram is Last Kiss.
I love the little secret. Thank you, Lerato and the team. Wishing you all the best on your performance Saturday, and wishing you all the best even on other projects. Hoping to see you soon. Oh, you never told me after this what's next. What should we
like I said, expect? Last Kiss is a movement on its own, so there's still a lot of things that we want to do. On Saturday, we are also performing Valley. There's a festival in Val. So there's still more from Last Kiss that you're still going to get. We are still looking into films, books, all of that. So there's still more to come. Just keep checking our social medias for updates. And yeah, we'll keep you updated.
I can't wait to see it all.
We can't wait to have you.
Thank you very much, Lerato. Thank you. And thank you to the Last Kiss team for bringing you for, for this period. Thank you very much. Yeah, wishing you all the best.
Thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was Lerato, guys, from Last Kiss. She's the project manager and a performer. Last Kiss, guys. Lerato Ndoba. Don't forget that iCraft yasetyenziswa. All you need to do is to work on your craft and do your research plan, and everything will be great. It's 3:49 and you're still watching and listening to myself, Nolu Knowles. I know, Ndoba, you can listen to me. Yeah, I'm joking. This is the Creative Corner every Tuesday at PM, brought to you by Share Online and Share Radio. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna quickly play you an ad. After the ad, Siglalela Self-Discovery by Steezy Weezy and Hi Bro. So don't move anywhere, don't go anywhere. Sizabuya kancinci and sithethe kancinci nje sincokole sibone basiphuma kanjani. That was Lerato, and first guest we had Tshego Penyenye. Hopefully if uyangena right now you get to rewind and watch and listen to the show. It's one of the best information we've ever gotten thus far, because they talk about beauty pageants. In fact, Tshego Penyenye was talking about beauty pageants, how one can make sure that his self-esteem doesn't get bruised when you enter pageants, and also how one can dream till the end. And we had Lerato talking about the film and television and theater space. So don't go anywhere. I'll quickly play you an ad and then come back to music. Oh, yeah, Kumula, last we spoke about writing an audio drama, ne? And now, ad, is the ad still playing? Yeah. I would love us to start. Well, let's start and let's shoot it, because when we talk about audio, ne, we're talking about this.
Yes.
We don't have to move. We don't have to do anything. We just come here and shoot.
Okay, so multi isizalana and shoot, meaning sizovela emabuso or
It's just a voice.
Oh, okay.
It's just a voice, and then see after the voice, yeah, it's just a voice, and then Tina will just shoot behind the scene. It depends about how the story is, because remember the stories as the dialogue. Yeah, but that's what we're looking for, because we wanna engage with the audience and everything else. That's what we add now. Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking. Let's start it now. In Dongo, that can give us instruction like about Man, Booyah, I need 10 minutes. Hey. So yeah, man, that's where we so loud. Double. So what's in again? Well, we'll have most of it. I don't want you to be traveling. Let's travel when we move that way. Now, let's have the skeleton. And after the skeleton, we do your writing. And then we'll discuss what gets done. So I don't know whether it's skeleton is out of the state. We can do it now after the organic. We can have our online meetings, okay? And then discuss this and then we start the writing. Maybe in 2 weeks' time we'll shoot it. Not too many writings so that not to send us so much. Ndakuni kubantu ingeniso. I think si right to down. But let's start now. At least if we can start by having 5 episodes. That's season 1, season 2, so that's season 5. I'll stick to technical that side in here, but because we need to have few episodes and see that so that we can that's how we feel I will do the communication phone in Tshego. Please, tell us, I don't want us Thank you very much. That was a self-discovery by Steezy Weezy and Hi Bro. Guys, niselapha. Ndadlala. Are you still watching and listening to Creative Corner, brought to you by Share Radio? Igama Noluthando Nondalana, and ixesha ngoku at 14 at 4:00 or 4:00 kanene. Oh, it's 16 it's 16 p.m. So yeah, sisesonke kusemnandi sinedlalela umculo omnandi eqaleni. We opened the show with Uyithatha Phi by Bridgie the MC and Mjeke, and then sathi Sibangene featuring Sibangene by the Twinkie, and then we had Ubabu Novela, we had Ubabu Novela, we had Ubaba Novela esithi Chamela Studio. And then we had London, a city far away. Statistics, Weezy, and self-discovery. Guys, we had guests. It was two. First things first, we had Tshego as a guest. Miss Bachelorette finalist. So she spoke about how to become a model and how to see yourself as part of Miss something. And she also asked for people to vote for her. And then we had Lerato, the project manager of Last Kiss, was telling like about how to become great on the film and performing industry. Guys, don't forget, we've got a sale on our adverts for 5 listings. It's only 100 rand. You get to pay 100 rand a one car. Hi guys, Sunny and Zalondo. So we're calling all artists, creatives, entrepreneurs, artpreneurs, hustlers, and everybody who wants to advertise their business to come true. This station is for you. We always think the best for Nina. Ninga yikute, guys. The number to call is 078 2810 681 078 2810 681. Guys, before Dineo, I want to leave you guys with something important, something very important. This is the message to those who want to follow their dreams. Amaphupho. When I say dreams, I'm not talking about elaphupho tingaulele ubone umuntu ebhaba ubone. No, I'm talking about following your dreams, your talent, and everything else. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is knowing what you want and knowing yourself. Guys, when you're following your dream, it is important to know yourself and it is important to know what you want to do. Let me take you through what I'm saying. If you do not know yourself, it's easier for somebody to come through and manipulate you to change the decision yako. For example, you've got a dream of becoming an actress. What do? We follow that dream. You research about that dream and you plan towards it. When somebody comes through and tell you about something different, you are able to say, no, I do not want this, because you've done your research, you've done your planning, and you know what works for you. Know what works for you. Know yourself and know what you want to do. Immediately you do that, then your life is abangcono. When you meet people, when nithetha and network, you won't go around mumbling and not knowing what to say, because you know yourself, you know your values, you know your desires, you know your dream, you know everything about this plan. That's the most important thing when you want to follow your dream. The second one is to know the reason. Guys, the reason is very important. Why are you starting this? Why do you want to become an actress? Why do you want to become a singer? Is it because you saw somebody else doing it? Or is it because it's your own dream? Guys, let's be honest. We tend to say we want to become izinto ezithile because we saw ichomi zethu. We saw people around us beyenza, and we thought this will look good on me. At the end of the day, it doesn't. Or at the end of the day, when uhambo yeke, because you do not have the passion for lento yenzayo. So, know the reason and understand the reason why you want to do this. Do not do it because somebody else is doing it. Do not do it under the influence that it will give you money. No, let's not do it. Because if you do something reason right, even if tomorrow it does not give you money, you'll be able to hold on because you love it. Because the reason behind you starting, if you can just follow that path, know the reason why you want to become what you want to become. Know yourself and understand what you want to be. You want to be an actress? Good. Why do you want to be an actress? Answer reason. Who wants to be an actress? Me. Dingbani mna. If you can just understand yourself, know yourself, before even going out to look for funding, before even going out to tell people about this thing, know yourself, know the craft, understand the product, understand what you want to do. If you can do that and understand the reason, then we are all good. Now let's move to number 3, passion and inspiration. One needs to be passionate about what you are doing. You can't do it if you are not. You can't do it if you do not have love. Earlier we had Tshego Penyenye, who also mentioned that some of the things ozenzayo you can hold on if only you've got love. Guys, without love you can't do anything. If you do not have passion for what you are doing, it can never work, because you need something, you need inspiration to hold on. If only you know and understand and love what you are doing, then we are all good. Even if it doesn't pay for a certain period of time, you can hold on because you love this thing and you've got faith that tomorrow it's going to give you money. Tomorrow it's going to work out. That's passion for you. If you can understand yourself, if you can understand the craft, if you can understand the talent that you say you have, if you can understand the reason why you want to do it. Don't do it because of money. Don't do it because other people are doing it. No. Do it because you want to do it, because you have passion in it, because you love doing it. We've done all that. We've had the product. We understand the reason. We understand ourselves. We understand everything. We've done our research. Now we need to start. We need to begin. You need to stand up. You need to pitizela and do something towards the craft yako. Do not wait up until you have money, because you will never have enough money to begin. You will never have enough money to push a craft yako. All you need to do is to start. You want to become a YouTuber? You want to become a blogger? You want to become a musician? You want to become a filmmaker? First things first. Start. Begin. You need to start in whatever you have. Whatever you want to do, you need to start. And you've discovered that you've got passion in this. You've discovered the reason behind it. You've discovered everything. You did your research, your planning, you prepared. Now you need to start. We need the product now. You need to start. You need to work on the product. And after starting, you need to do the most important thing. Know how to maintain it. Uthini Noluthando? Yathanda uthetha. I know. Yeah, I know. Guys, we've started, let's say we've started a YouTube channel. We've started this blog. We've started this production out of zero budget. Now, just because I said you need to start doesn't mean that you need to end where you started. You need to end how you started. No. The reason why you started without having much, it was for you to be motivated. It was for you to have a product to work on. Now that we've opened this YouTube channel, we need to boost it. We need to maintain the channel. Everybody knows, channels and everything else, you need to post. If you've got a blog, you need to write. If you're producing content, you need to shoot. If you're doing films and everything, you need to produce. That's how you maintain the craft. That's how you maintain people, because going around and asking people to subscribe and everything is going to work. But then again, how do we draw these people to bahlale kule channel or kule blog yakho? You need to maintain it. You need to make sure that you give them a product. You need to give them content ezawubangela babuye every time. Whether you are a musician, you need to go in studio and shoot. Whether you are a filmmaker, you need to work together with other filmmakers and produce something. Whether you are a model, you need to go out there and look for agencies. That's how everything is going to work out. Guys, those were my 5 pointers. In fact, advice to you guys. If you want to follow your dreams, do make sure that you tick all the boxes I mentioned. And again, if you are a creator, you've got your music and everything else, I'm going to give you a few websites to check. And then perhaps next week, I'll definitely go through them and see if they've got funding opened, and then I'll help you to go through the process of applying and everything else. However, for now, I'll say go and visit a website, the NFVF. Go and visit a website, the GFC, NAC, Mzansi Golden Economy. I said, go and visit a website, the NFVF. Go and visit a website, the GFC, and NAC, and then Mzansi Golden Economy. Don't forget, there's an arts and culture here. Go and visit them. Uzobona, what do they have for you? Again, NYDA has got funding now that is currently open. It's a 10,000 video thing. You just need to shoot a video for them. Go on their website, Izabikona, NYDA. NYDA. Go to their website and check about how you can apply for the 10,000 funding. Guys, that's it from myself, Noluthando Nondalana. Don't forget to go on our Facebook page, which is Share Online, and then go on YouTube, Share Online again. Do the right thing, guys. Support us by liking the page, subscribing on the page, and
website as well.
Go to our website, which is www.shareonline.co.za. Here's a nice thing. You can read on all the guests we have. You can read stories. You can read advices about living a healthy lifestyle. You can read almost everything. If you can't listen, you can read it. In fact, let me not say if you can't listen. If you don't only want to listen, you can read it. So go on our website at www.shareonline.co.za. You get to watch and listen and read all about all the guests we have up at Share Online, such as the 2 guests we had namhlanje. You get to read the background yabo. Don't forget, okay guys, we've got other shows up at Share Online tomorrow at 2 p.m. We've got the Trusted Talk. And then on Thursday at 2 p.m. we've got the Broskis of Sotra. Siphinde futhi pa emalanga. We've got the 8th hour. Living it sihleli nje kube mnandi, drinking wine sinixelela ngendaba ezimnandi. And then we close the week with a Cosy Lifestyle show Friday at 2 p.m. Siyajiva kumnandi. Siyisusa phansi. Don't forget guys, we've got other shows lined up. All you need to do is make sure that you are subscribed on our YouTube channel. And also you like our Facebook page, whereby you get to see and we get to notify you every time we post and every time we go live. This is your station, your favorite station. We bring you the best, we inform you, we educate you, and make sure that we entertain. Guys, Nolu knows over here. You can catch me on Facebook. It's Noluthando Nondalana, and then YouTube. It's Nolu Unlimited Multimedia. TikTok Malisa428 and Dinitanda kakhulu. Just now we're gonna play you Msizi a city banging, but before that, sanidlalela an ad. Yeah. So we have Msizi a city banging. Ningayi kude ke guys, masambe. Do we have an ad? Okay. Liyadlala?
Let's drink some and get it with the bang. Hey, the smoke